Hello sir, good day. I am Vincent Sotto, then I am conducting a job interview or job analysis with regards to your job. Is it okay with you?
It is fine with me since it will contribute to your academics and your studies. So that's good thing.
Okay, thank you sir. So my first question would be, what is your name? What is your name and what do you do in life? What is your job?
So so I am Carl Martin Baleros. I'm currently working as a real estate agent here in Davao City. I really love my job since I'm talking and catering a lots of people who needs home and properties who want people who wanted to invest.
Okay. Nice meeting you sir. And my second question would be, what does a real estate agent do? What do you do, sir?
So, real estate agent particularly develop and maintain customer relationships. We conduct transactions and perform some administrative tasks such as paper planning and customer follow-up. Customer care is also important in my job since as a real estate agent, we are in charge of achieving and retaining customer loyalty.
Okay. So my next question would be, what questions do you make to satisfy or know your client's needs?
So when you consult with a customer for the first time, you would need to ask them a series of questions in order to start the house buying or sale process. So you may have a list of unique questions. Uh, so these questions will assist you in connecting with your customer on a more intimate basis, I think, and determining their desires versus interest. Use this interview topic or talk about the beginning of the process and then followed by the how you work with the clients and personalize your service. For example, I typically begin with a client relationship by having them fill out a general survey to collect necessary information such as budget, location they prefer, uh, and other things that are crucial when it comes to buying property. So mostly buyers ask for the number of bedrooms the property have, the bathroom, the lot area, the floor area, if the car, how many cars fit in the garage, and many more. This process takes just a few minutes for clients, and I used to guide it my initial conversation to further refine their listing options. So through it, I was able to determine what will be their preferred properties. So I can scan throughout my listing all over again, so I can provide them uh, those properties that will be fit on their preferences. So after that after that survey, I think I asked them to describe their ideal home, as I have said, right? What they believe they cannot compromise. What they believe they cannot compromise on, and what three adjectives they would use to describe their dream home. These questions particularly will allow me to personalize my search and select homes that may have factors that they didn't think to consider, such as the type of the houses, of the plants in the yard, and how much sunlight comes into the living room during the afternoon. So this is also a factor, since when it comes to choosing property, some clients now prefer houses that facing sunrise or facing sunsets, has a wide frontage or has a wide backyard, and the perimeter is wide for them to store some objects or for some gathering. So many factors are also considered, particularly in the environment, especially the neighborhood.
Okay, so uh, that's a long answer, sir. Thank you for answering that one. So I guess nowadays clients are very meticulous because they want their money to be worthy, when in terms of buying property. So, uh, kinsa may tao ganahan ma-waste iyang kwarta, di ba? Magpalit-palit siya og mahal na property niya, kuan, dili siya worth it bitaw, magmahay siya in the end. So, as a real estate agent, you don't want that happening, sir, right?
Yes, kasi at the end kung igno nato ba sa Binisaya pakita ang bukuron og masipyat. So my goal here is not only just to earn money but to give what my clients deserve.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that answer, sir. Next question. Uh, what's the hardest part on making your clients focused on home tours?
So during home tours or site tripping, I think as a real estate agent, I must deal with the clients who get excited about looking at the houses and then leave to explore the property on their own. So this action can be considered aggravating since the process of is emphasizing particular aspects you intend to display them in order to better market the home. Knowing how to redirect your customer is a useful ability or strategy since you have to, if you want them to make your appointments more fruitful. So for instance, I let the customer explore the various rooms on their own for a few minutes before asking them to return to me so I can show them features I know they will enjoy. If I save the best pieces of the house till the end, I really think I have a great chance of selling it. So, in every property, we all know that it is uniquely constructed. Uh, Buyers now or owner of the houses were able to have features of their own houses based on their desires. So, when it comes to selling it to other people, we real estate agents will uh, gather more informations to make that unique feature more relevant to the potential buyer since they will think that they will also benefit with such feature such as pools or even having a very wide garden and probably having a tree house. Most of the American houses as you can see, but here in the Philippines having a pool or at least a tub is a really great feature because it will attract the buyer of the house that oh may swimming pool ning balay o ato ang paliton, so it's a perks for them, so kay dili na sila maggasto pang getaway pa ba or asa ba sila magaligo.
Okay, okay. So, thank you for answering that, sir. So, yeah, buyers has their own personal preferences. So, kung suwak silang budget, suwak ra pod nila, bagay ra kay na sila. So, may taas na probability or chance nga paliton jud nila ng balaya kung katong mga features ato physical features is pasok sa ilang kwan, silang panlasa. Tama man sir, no? Di ba?
O tama dyan na siya kay siyempre ang buyer ron para sa imong gingon kanina they will chase after what they deserve sa ilahang kwarta. So, mao lang yun. Dapat mag-wise na po ang buyer ron.
Okay, okay. Let's proceed to the next question. How do you organize to make your appointment or appointments are always on time?
So, as your customer base grows, you will more definitely have more meetings each day. Creating an organizing structure is critical so that you attend every meeting or every site tripping, the most common term for us to use, and be on schedule. So, as a real estate agent, I frequently inform the other sales agent of the day that you and your customer will tour the house, and probably they will reserve the day for you since they will visit the property, right? So, well, when you have several showings in a single day, that's a really tough one since having a many site trippings or site viewings in a day is a blessing in disguise since you are going to exert more effort and energy, provide more money, time, so as a real estate agent, you are devising a method to improve your timeliness since being in time is a very important thing for us real estate agent, because if once we fail on the meeting time, the customer or the probability of having the client reserve the property will be lessened. Why? Because they will be discouraged the fact that yours you, us the salesperson were not able to met their expectation. Sa time pa lang gani na siya sa arrival na mo. So kung saan na lang pag-abot sa property, are we going to do the same thing? They might get more disappointed when it comes to viewing the property, since as we have shown as a first impression to them, we are a failure since wala na mo gipakita unsa mi ka professional. So, for example now, I want to share I use calendar and other tools, no, to remain the schedule throughout the week. So I list it down, time frame, the day. If ever there will be changes, I will immediately crush it out or remove it and replace it, since time is essential when it comes to site viewing, since many clients will are needed to be catered on time, as I have said. So these appointments will be intact na. So bawal na siya usbon. If ever usbon man na siya, you will be moved to the next week or to the next day na vacant ko as a salesperson, because if you cannot wait or the client will fail also in the other hand na ma-meet nilang expectation na mo as a salesperson. So syempre kami salesperson, we are not going to chase after them, because as I have said nami laing client na ginatiman that day, di ba? So maski na nga na despite na we keep our professionalism intact. So we always follow our schedules para ma-feed na mo ang client sa ilang informations na gina-desire.
Okay, okay. So, I guess time is really gold amongst you real estate agents. So, no time shall be wasted because the more time is wasted, the more clients are nasayang. Tama man sir, no?
Tinuod na siya.
Okay,
So
okay.
dagan akong instances na ana.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. So let's proceed to the next question. What qualities do you believe that makes a professional real estate agent?
Okay, so the qualities a real estate agent must possess is maura gyud ni ako ang matambag. So first dapat na kay perseverance, na kay patience, dapat honest ka, dapat dili ka manama kung isig ka tao nimo, particularly mong kapwa salesperson, since today we all know that we are facing COVID-19. This pandemic is really a big impact to the real estate industry, in the selling property industry, kay daghan jud na nga pobre or nag-suffer na real estate person. Isa na pug ko didto, but I cannot really say that I am suffering to the bottom end, since I was still able to earn money in the most efficient way or the most miraculous way kung ato ang ignon. So mo lang to ang ako lang maingon, dili unta ang uban real estate agent di sila manikas o manamak sa kapwa, since daghan ako na experience. I have been cheated and many transactions na. So mo lang siya, be truthful and be honest.
So ang notable word na kung nako nito sir is honesty. So all we can say is honesty is the best policy. So all is well. All right. So let's proceed to the next question. What is your favorite part in working on the real estate?
So my favorite part when I'm working in real estate is when when I am meeting new clients. It is really fun since I was able to build new relationships. So imbes na ano lang, work lang related to siya na transactions, in the end, once mag-reserve mala siya or kwaon niya ang property, kwaon sa client ang property, it is overwhelming to the point na the client and me as a salesperson will become friends. Yes, so we'll become friends, mag-exchange og contact number. contact information, and then the bond is there. Your client's going to be your is going to ask you to uy, pangitay kog lain property po na ikaw akong kontakon. So mugawas po di ang ginaingon na to na referral. So dako na ang we have bigger chances na to have or to earn money. So ika nga kung sa ato ang English na paminahon, we catch the big fish since wala ta kabulo na big fish gyud dito sa na client kay nag-unlock po siya another opportunities. So isa na siya sa kong favorite part kay maka-unlock og new opportunities tapos I was able to build new relationships or friendships with other people.
Okay, so kato sakto gid na siya no kay sa experiences pod sa uban salesperson is if ever maka-provide gid sila good rapport towards sa ilang client or other kaning buyers kay most probably ana if ever gwapo jud kag pakitungo sila siguro so they will refer you to their friends so moto the more refer I guess more clients gid siguro tama answer no.
Oh,
Okay,
mas
okay.
dako ang chance maka-earn.
Okay, okay. So let's proceed to the next question. Okay, sir. Here's my question. If you don't mind, I would like to ask this. How much do you earn monthly or weekly being a real estate person or agent?
So that question is a good one since as a real estate person or agent, uh my earning is really dependent on how many clients I can get in a week or in a month. So in a month, I would say I earn around 20,000 to highest is 30K if possible. So that case is really rare. But aside from that, I was able to have some benefits, the pag-ibig, the PhilHealth, and SSS. So kana na benefits wala gyud na siya nawala since I was able to have the called umbrella. So that umbrella it is a term whereas I will have a real estate broker. So that real estate broker will be catering us for our needs if ever nami client sila motabang sa mua. So if ever I will be having a transaction independently without needing my real estate broker if I mean the listings will be personal of mine and without be contacting my real estate broker I was able to have at least 5% commission from the seller or the total price of the property. So that 5% is already standard here in the Philippines. So syempre that amount of money is already big for us because I was able to sustain my needs as well as the needs of my family.
Okay, sir. Thank you for answering. I guess you have already gained a lot of money. So since 5% is a big percentage when it comes to figures. Okay, okay. So let's proceed to the next question. Does being a real estate agent or salesperson stresses you a lot?
So kanang stress dili jud na siya mawala sa ako ang work. So one of the most or the most stress things na ako ang na-encounter is kining mga client na kumbaga bogus o kining mga kapwa na ko salesperson na otro bogus. So this kind of people really makes the transaction shake. So kung ato pang binisayaon, palpak yun siya. Mabutaw ang transaction. So stress na siya sa kuang part since the client doesn't coordinate well with me as a salesperson. He wanted to be directed to the seller of the property, which is not a good thing since kaya nga may salesperson kasi nagkuha ang seller of that property sa akin, di ba? So, ba't siya direct sa seller? So, particularly, I will be the midman of the transaction, right? So, and another stressor is this kining mga another other sales person kung ato ang ignon ba kay some salesperson man good is very demanding to the extent na they are going to cheat me or ilahang ikason jud ang transaction as total. So the sharing of commission will be not equal or fair, and then many people will be involved. So imbes na dalawa lang na salesperson ang involved sa transaction, me or and the holder of the buyer, there will be involved another people or salespersons na hindi naman kasali. So therefore, yung commission namin will be smaller. Paliit ng paliit kasi marami na kaming maghahati. And it is not a really good thing to have during a transaction kasi cheating man na siya. So, mo na siya ang most stress na thing or situation na ako ang ma-encounter from sa una pa lang.
Okay, okay. Thank you for answering, sir. By just simply listening, napil po ko ka stress no kay dili po din na mawala sa housing industry ang pagpangilad or pagpanikas. Okay, okay. So, here's my next question. Okay, sir. I guess this question would be my last one. So, what was your favorite selling experience?
So, my favorite selling experience was way back December yata to siya, December last year, 2020. You know, kay I was able to hit one of my biggest transactions so far. I was able to sell a property costing, I selling for a price of 10 million. So, 10 million tapos 5% ana. So, dako gyud siya. And then, nagkuha. So, my broker was involved that time as well as the broker of the other salesperson. So, apat lang kami lahat with the rules of the broker having a 5% of my 5%. So, obviously, dako gid siya. So, the transaction really went well because the buyer or the client, it is a really good one kasi pagka-view niya sa property, agad niyang sinabihan yung seller na at saka kami na gusto ko na to bayaran agad-agad ngayon na. So he already bought brought the cash with him. So yun, we are really shocked kasi agad niya babayaran. So syempre hindi yun nangyari. Kinabukasan na nangyari yun. So the other day binayaran na. So yun, may pera agad ako sa isang araw. Like shock masyado is kasi pandemic tapos December pa, Noche Buena, indeed a blessing. Hindi ko talaga makakalimutan. Such experience will forever be in my heart and mind.
So, I guess that's a wonderful experience, sir, no? Having that kind of blessing coming from above. So, who would have expected na a certain buyer after seeing a certain property, nagkuan dayon, bayad dayon or gi live in day niya tong property. So, nindot ka na siya, sir, no? So, sir, salamat day sa pag pa-unlock sa ko. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me interview you for my final project. So, I guess that would be all, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Good luck, good luck.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.